Hi there. In this video I'm going to teach you 3 simple and quick techniques that you can use to quickly reduce or even resolve anxiety and panic attack symptoms as and when you need to. Now, if you don't know me, my name's Sam Neffendorf and I help people to permanently overcome excessive anxiety and self-defeating behaviours in their life by building their self-esteem, their self-confidence and their ability to do the things that they want to do so that they can have an amazing and thriving life that they love. However, I appreciate that sometimes you just need something quick to be able to reduce the excessive anxiety or panic attack symptoms that you're experiencing. And these techniques have been great for many of the people that I support to be able to do that. So the first one that I'm going to teach you is called the quick coherence technique. And this is a breathing technique. So what you do with this one is you just put your hand over the center of your chest, so over your heart, and this is a case of breathing in through your nose to a count of 6 and then out through your nose to a count of 6. And you can either just do it as a continual breathing loop or you can have a short pause at either end. So it's like this really. So you just breathe in, out. And just repeat that pattern until you find that whatever symptoms of anxiety are releasing. Now, what you need to do to make this even more effective is that you imagine that each breath is bringing in whatever state you want that to bring in. So it could be calm, peace, happiness, and you just imagine that you're breathing in the happiness for the 6 seconds and then breathing out the happiness for the 6 seconds, or the calm, or whatever it is for you. So that's the first technique. Some people also like to breathe in a picture as well. So it could be like, imagine that they're breathing in a picture of, I don't know, a lake or something like that, or a nice flat sea. So something along those lines. You're just breathing that into the heart space and breathing it out. Okay, so the next one is, this is a technique which engages all of your senses, and or at least the main senses. And this one's really great actually for children. It can really help them if they are starting to go into something that seems like a panic attack. You can just ask them to take these steps. And this is about really engaging all of the senses. So the questions that you ask, you can, whether you're asking this to yourself, or if, let's say, it's your child who is having the anxiety symptoms, then you can ask them these questions. And you just ask them, first of all, what are 5 things that you can see? Then, what are 4 things that you can smell? What are 3 things that you can feel? What are 2 things that you can hear? And what's 1 thing that you can touch or taste? So it doesn't even have to be in that order. You can say 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can feel, 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste or touch. But it doesn't matter which order you do it in. It's just actually engaging them in using their senses and bringing their attention away from what's going on. And I found that to be incredibly useful in the moment with children. Okay, so the next one is a technique which can go a bit deeper, and this is one of my favorite techniques, which is EFT, also known as tapping. Now, tapping, there'll be a link down below this video with more details of how you can find out about tapping, all of the tapping points, etc. But effectively, it is a way that you are tapping on different acupuncture points. So where an acupuncturist would put a needle, you're tapping, and that's just them shown now, but I'll just talk you through them again. This is some of the points, and really all that you need. You can just do the top of the head, the eyebrow point, the side of the eye, under the eye, top lip, below the bottom lip, the collarbone point, and across the wrist. That's enough points. You can also do the fingers if you prefer, and the side of the hand. You can even do the fingers like this, which is a great portable version of tapping that you can take everywhere. Now, tapping is a powerful technique, and it can actually really be something that you can use for permanent resolution, but in that case it's best to work with somebody. And so if you are going to use tapping just for symptom management, like millions of people do all around the world, it's going to be fine, but you must do it on the understanding that you take full responsibility for your own emotional health when you do that. So that being said, if you are experiencing a panic attack or anxiety, you can just tap, and the easiest way, now many people say out loud the symptoms that they're feeling, but the easiest way is just to focus all of your attention on the feeling in your body that that anxiety is bringing up. So let's say that's a butterflies or heart racing or whatever. You just focus all of your attention on it while you tap. Take some deep breaths. And you can do it with your eyes open if doing it with your eyes shut is too intense. You can also say what the feeling actually feels like. So let's say it is a blue breathlessness in your chest. You can give it a color, you can give it a name, you can give it other sensations, whatever. So blue, spiky feeling of fear in my chest or something like that, and you could just say that over again. Blue, spiky feeling of fear in my chest. Blue, spiky feeling of fear in my chest. Blue, spiky fear in my chest. Taking a few deep breaths, and you might notice it actually releasing. Now, it's the most important thing with tapping is that you focus on the feelings. So it has to be about what you're actually feeling rather than trying to make up intelligent sounding words. You see a lot of people using tapping and thinking they have to say the right words. The words aren't important. It's about, when you're using it in this way, it's about the feelings that you've got going on. And the important thing as well is you focus on the difficult feeling. You don't try and avoid it. You don't try and push it away. You're actually focusing on it so that you can accept it. And then once you've accepted it, that it's there, you're in a space where you can start to let go of that. Now, this can pull you out of a panic attack in 20 seconds. And I've seen that happen with many people where they're feeling really, really compressed and agitated. Whatever the symptoms of the anxiety attack are, it can literally change your day completely. So I'm going to put a link down below where you can get more information on using EFT for anxiety. And if you are actually interested in a permanent resolution to any anxiety problems that you are experiencing in your life, then there's a link down below as well where you can book a free strategy call with me to find out what could be possible. So hope you find those useful. I'd love to hear what you think. Bye for now.